what about if we receive an invoice that looks just the same? And we're happy. Look, it all looks good. Yeah, all the information it's just like any other US steel invoice we receive. The only key difference in mine is my account number and sort code maybe aren't necessarily the same as what we have for our supplier. In this instance, what could DocuWare do? So I'm going to go ahead and store that. Everything looked fine to me. I process and look at hundreds of invoices from lots of different suppliers. I haven't got time to be going, oh, let's just double check those account numbers just in case. DocuWare can do that for us. So in this example, a task is maybe flagged to the finance team or another team within the organization where it's flagged it to say we have bank detail mismatch. We can see our invoice, and we could actually have a couple of options in where we can release or cancel this. Now, as part of this, what we've also had the system doing is actually pointing this out to say this has to be reviewed. We've even got contact names for our supplier on record, so we can actually phone them and speak to a person to check, is this correct? So we're trying to give as much information so somebody can then make a proper decision around what is happening, why is this invoice come in, and why do those bank details not match. So we could release it and have to put a reason in for release. Again, all part of the audit trail, so we can see clearly who the person who's taken the action and it allowed this invoice to come through, perhaps not correct details on there. And again, we could also cancel it again and the reasons in and why we might want to have cancelled that. And we can put those comments. And again, all of these comments can then be tracked and stored within our system so we can see what information is being captured at each stage of a process.